Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Accentraining podcast. My name is Pat. I'm your personal American accent coach. And folks, today you're going to learn one of the most powerful accent training exercises that exist. All that you have to be able to do for today's exercise is breathe. That's it. Breathe. Are you breathing? Good. Once you learn to control your breath in the way I'm about to teach you, you'll have a stronger voice. You'll have a more natural sounding flow of speech for American speech patterns. And you'll have way clearer pronunciation. And why will you have all that? Well, this is because you'll have an exercise that you can use at any time of day, any day of the week, no matter where you are. This is an exercise that you can use in a calm, relaxed train ride. You can use it before a job interview. You can use it on your drive to work, or you can use it before picking up the phone and getting on a conference call. No matter the situation, diaphragmatic breathing will help your spoken English. Diaphragmatic breathing, what is that? Well, that means breathing while engaging with your diaphragm. What is a diaphragm? Well, your diaphragm is a muscle that's underneath your lungs. It's like a platform. And when you engage with your diaphragm while speaking, you can give more power to your voice. As a matter of fact, I engage with my diaphragm. It's the speaking trick I use to make my voice clear and easy to follow. So let me tell you how to do it too. Step number 1, this is best done if you're standing. So get on your feet if you can. It's ideal to loosen up a little, stretch your muscles. Now, if you're a listener who is paralyzed from the waist down, I get it, you can't stand on your feet. Just stretch your arms out. Stretch your shoulders. Roll those shoulders a little bit. Loosen up those chest muscles. Then straighten your back with your shoulders pulled back. Again, we're opening up your airways and we're engaging with your chest muscles. Next, I want you to place one hand on your belly. One hand right where your rib cage meets the soft part of your stomach. And then another hand above it on your chest. Next, take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe in, try to have your air fill your lungs with your belly pushing out. Not just your chest rising, but your belly pushing out. This is easy to do once or twice, but it's going to take a little focus to do continually. So deep breath in through the nose, pushing the belly out, and then out through the mouth. Now, when you breathe like that, you engage with your lungs' full capacity. It's like as if you're filling your tank up full of gas. Then when you exhale through your mouth, you're engaging with your diaphragm. This is like the gas pedal, pushing it out with a little bit of force. Take a moment and breathe like that with me now for 5 breaths. That should be about 30 seconds roughly. 5 breaths in through the nose, filling your lungs to full capacity, engaging with your diaphragm, and out through the mouth. 4 more. It's essential that in each breath, your belly is pushing out more than your chest. If you don't remain focused on where your air is going, then it's likely you're going to start filling your chest more than your belly. That's okay. It'll happen. Just try to bring your focus back to your belly pushing out more than your chest. This will take time, but luckily you can do this exercise any time of day, any day of the week, and it only has good benefits. So that is diaphragmatic breathing. You're breathing in through your nose, engaging with your lungs, full capacity, feeling the air fill your belly more than your chest, and then out through your mouth. Now that's part one of this exercise. It's not hard, it doesn't cost you any money, and it literally takes no time away from your day. It's actually going to enhance your day if you do this. It improves your mood, it helps you stabilize your breathing, it lowers cortisol levels. It's great for your focus throughout the day. Whether you're speaking English throughout your day or not, practicing diaphragmatic breathing is really good for your health. Now let me tell you part two of this exercise. We add voice on the exhale. We do the same deep inhale in through the nose, filling your belly, engaging with the diaphragm, and then we're going to add a vowel sound. Now this part, if you're in public, you may not want to do because people might think you're losing your mind. But if you're in your car, if you're in the kitchen chopping up some carrots, just take that deep breath in and release that vowel sound on the exhale. Let your flow of air pushed by your diaphragm carry your voice out in that vowel sound. Now, what's the value of this? What's the value in making silly sounds? Well, when you speak in English, it's essential that you learn to put the power of your voice, what we call the resonance, into your vowel sounds. You see, a lot of languages will have a nasal resonance, and literally sounds push out through your nose. Most languages have a mouth resonance, where your consonant sounds are really strong, and vowel sounds aren't given the same amount of power. You hear this quite a bit in East Asian languages, in Indian languages, Spanish, Italian. All those languages put a lot of power into the consonant sounds and less into the vowels. And diaphragmatic breathing and speaking while engaging with your diaphragm helps you control that. It helps you put more power where it needs to be to make sounds in the same way that American English speakers are making sounds. So let's do that exercise once again, engaging with your full lung capacity, engaging with your diaphragm, the muscle underneath your lungs, the gas pedal, and taking better control over where you place the power of your voice. One hand where your rib cage meets your belly, another hand on your chest. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time, and when you breathe out this time, let your voice carry out with your air. Notice how the voice starts strong and fades off towards the ending. Give me one more of those. You got it in you. Deep inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. use this exercise at least twice a day for 30 seconds while you're doing something else. And you will be using one of the most important accent training exercises for overall clarity of speech and a confident overall sounding voice. Now that's all that I've got for you today. Just teaching you the exercise, teaching you what to do. However, my friend, I want you to keep an eye out. I want you to make sure that you're subscribed to this podcast, because my next episode is going to give you an extremely powerful exercise. Not just on what to do, but how to do it and how to know if you're doing it correctly. So if you're on Spotify, I know about 50% of you are on Spotify, make sure that you're following the Accent Training Podcast. Make sure that you hit the little bell that'll notify you whenever a new episode comes out. And whether you're in line in the airport, waiting to talk to the customs officer, a very intimidating experience, even for me, or whether you're stuck in traffic, or maybe you got a meeting with your boss that you're dreading, practice diaphragmatic breathing first, and then let your English words flow out with a natural, strong, clear, and confident sound. Have a good one, folks.